How's it going, gamers? It's Jake of J&J Retro Gaming, and today I'm going to be talking about the title for the Nintendo 64, Mario Kart 64. I remember getting this game for Christmas one year from my uncle, and I remember going home and I was constantly playing it. I had also got one of the memory cards with the game so I could record what my progress was. The game featured a lot of different characters for its time, and it was really creative. It was really a lot of fun. The character designs were really cool. I guess beating the crap out of your least favorite was fantastic. And I always played as Mario because he was always my favorite. I was always into Mario before this game. I had rented Super Mario 64, so of course Mario was my favorite at the time. Now I remember playing this game and learning about all the different abilities, all the different details of the game. You know, some things I just recently had learned, like when you're sliding, you can do a power slide. That was really cool to learn actually. Recently, you could also unlock after gold trophying every course. You could unlock it backwards, which was really awesome. And you get a new title screen, which was also really fantastic to be able to get. It was definitely something that was really new to me, so it was really cool, even to look back on these old games. I remember learning about the Blue Turtle Show, and that was a painful experience for me because I was playing against my brother. And I was in first place, and he was in last, and he got that out of one of the boxes, and he shot and it tore apart basically everyone and nailed me, and I didn't win that race, to say the least. That was a fantastic learning experience. Thank God the AI could not use those in the regular story mode when you play by yourself, or else there would have been a lot of hell to pay. When I was a kid, I didn't actually understand the whole heavy and light concept of your character. When I was a kid, I used to try out Bowser, but the problem was I'd always go so slow, so I didn't really like him as a character too much. So I decided to play as Mario and just go back to him. It felt like he was a lot faster, and which he was actually. So I later figured out, though, the heavier you were, the slower you'd go, but the lighter you were, the faster you'd go. The only problem with the fast characters was that you could get knocked out a little easier. The heavy characters could knock people out a little easier. So I decided to settle with the middle ground to go back to my original favorite character, which was Mario, after testing all the characters out, because he worked the best for me. Another thing I really loved about this game was the interaction with the environment. I remember in the one level, there would be a train that would go around the map, and it was really different because it was something that I hadn't seen in video games, and it would go around the map, and you basically get stuck behind it, and no one would want to wait, right? Everyone would just want to shoot right through. So the first couple times you try and get by it, and you couldn't. You were supposed to wait. And it was really funny to watch your friends get hit by the train when their first time playing. You know, it was one of those funny little things that you felt bad for not telling them, but it was worth it because it was a good laugh. But yeah, so the sound in the game was fantastic. The sound effects were really cool. The characters were all definitely just Mario characters. Of course, really cool. And you know, what else can you ask for from Mario, right? Especially in the kart racing game. The items were all really funny. They brought in like Donkey Kong, the banana. Everyone knows the banana from Mario Kart. The blue turtle shell again. You know what? It was just a really fun game. And if you own a Nintendo 64, definitely check it out. I know they made a remake on the DS. I own that too. Again, check that out as well because it is still actually really fun. It's a really good port. But yeah, if you own a Nintendo 64, definitely grab this game. And one last thing I wanted to say about the sound. It was really cool. On the very last lap of each race, the music would speed up, which would kick in, and you get an adrenaline rush, and you'd really have to pick up the pace because it would just give you that feeling that you just had to go faster. So it was really cool. It definitely pushed you, and it would make you sweat, man. And it was really sweet. One last thing as well, 150cc on the fastest. Man, the AI were retarded in being relentless. They would not stop going at you. Basically, they just keep speeding. Like they'd always be faster. It was unfair. They'd catch up from being behind, and it was unreal. They were always faster than you, basically. So definitely the AI were a little out of control there, but it made the game that much more amusing and makes you rage that much more. Definitely get a lot more memories out of it like that, but what can you say, right? But yeah, so overall, thanks for watching. This has been Jake. Yeah, so definitely check this game out. And if you own a Nintendo 64, you have to have this game. I'm not kidding. It's the best racing game on the N64, right beside Diddy Kong Racing. I like that game too, don't get me wrong. I just own this one first, so it has a little bit more of a feeling for me. So yeah, check it out and yeah, give it a chance. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll definitely be talking soon.